Reform UK keeps telling you that Britain is spiralling into chaos, crime everywhere, danger around every corner. Yet they're still desperately wanting to run the place. And the moment anyone pushes back, suddenly they're the victim. Apologies, I'm not currently in my office, and so if my audio is a little off, that's probably why. So I should be back tomorrow. Anyway, we used to be sold hope, even if it turned out to be, just a lot of hot air. Now we're sold fear. And the mad part about it is that it's working. So why are we rewarding politicians who tell us everything is awful? And that what does it say when people running for office seem to hate the very place that they want to govern? This week, James O'Brien called out Reform's Laila Cunningham. And, well, she was less than impressed, which I'll show you in just a minute. But can you remember when politics, even dodgy politics, at least pretended to be optimistic? Boris Johnson promised 40 new hospitals. Granted, they turned out to be already built and most were just paint jobs, but still the hope was there. The messaging was hopeful, a brighter future, a bit of aspiration. Reform UK throws all that in the bin. Their entire pitch is just now, everything's broken, everything is dangerous, Britain is finished. This is where Laila Cunningham comes in. She's become the poster woman for all the doom narrative. Whether it's a suitcase outside a tube station or someone on their phone or a single statistic about phone theft, it all becomes evidence that society is collapsing. And then, just to spice it up, she'll say that she's the only one brave enough to tell it how it is. In the video, look out for the way that she frames herself.
James O'Brien crossed the line today. He compared me to Lord Haha, who as a Nazi sympathiser hung in this country for treason. And the reason why he compared me to him was because I had the audacity to agree with people in New York and Chicago who said that they were scared to come to London because it was more dangerous. Imagine that. A mother whose son was mugged at knife point, a former senior Crown prosecutor being compared to a Nazi sympathiser for telling the truth. Well, I tell you what, James, if you're trying to bully me into silence, that's not going to work. I will never ever stay silent. I will always defend the victims of crime in this city, the ones that you and your best pal Sadiq Khan try and cover up. Because Londoners know the truth. They know that we have a knife crime epidemic, a rape epidemic, a robbery epidemic. And the fact that you sit in your ivory tower and pretend it's not happening is an insult to all those victims and all Londoners.
Did you see it? She frames herself as a former senior Crown prosecutor, now being compared to a Nazi sympathiser for telling the truth. Then she ramps it up. Knife crime epidemic, rape epidemic, robbery epidemic, ivory tower. You and your best pal, Sadiq Khan, trying to cover it all up. It's the same script every time. Everything is a crisis. Everyone is corrupt. Only I can be trusted. And what pushed her to do this? What happened with this meltdown? Not a scandal, not evidence that she lied, not even a political attack. She had the audacity, her words, to agree with some Americans who said they were scared to come to London. So she claims that she is being bullied into silence, yet she's literally posting a 5-minute video saying that she'll never be silent. Come on. You can't complain about being silenced whilst being in London, filming yourself, publishing it to hundreds of thousands of people. Then here's the bit that really gets me. She wants to be the mayor of London. The mayor of London. Yet every time she opens her mouth, she describes the city like Gotham before Batman showed up. It's dangerous, terrifying and ruined, an epidemic in every corner. But in the photo she shares, she's walking around London on her phone, living her best life, doing campaigns and canvassing. And if London was half as dangerous as she makes it out to be, she wouldn't be casually just recording a selfie outside of a tube station. Reform have realised that you don't need to offer hope. You just need to talk loudly and relentlessly about decline, and people who are already stressed, who are already exhausted, who are already downbeaten will just nod along and agree with you. Is crime a problem? Yes. Is London perfect? No. Is any major city on earth perfect? Also no. But the idea that London is some kind of lawless no-go zone is absolute nonsense. And Londoners know that because they live there. You can't run for mayor of London while telling Londoners their home is a nightmare. You can't talk Britain down every single day and then ask to govern it. People really need to be asking, if everything is terrible as they claim, why do they want the keys?